Mr. Jerdy's room, Southwest 212, and we're going to be graphing an equation from 2 points.
Sweet. It is 8:45 on a Wednesday, December 5th. Let's do some math. Here are the 2 points that we're going to be using. You could copy these down as I do it if you want. I'm going to be showing you 2 ways. One way you're going to cringe, and the next way your mind will be blown. Here we go. I'm going to do this by finding the slope like we've always done. I'm going to take the y values and subtract them. I'm going to take my x values and subtract them. 5 minus 0. Let's see what we get here. We get 4 minus 3 is 1. And 5 minus 0 is 5. Everyone doing okay there? Okay. Next step you got to do is plug your slope in to y equals mx plus b. I'm going to pick one of these coordinate pairs. I'm going to pick this one even though it doesn't have a 0, just to remind you guys of something that's really important. Normally you'd pick the 0 one, but I'm going to pick this one just to show how it's going. So we're plugging in the 4 for y. We're plugging in the 5 for x and the 1/5 for m. So 1/5 times 5 plus b. Now I need to multiply this here, so 4 equals 5 times a 5th is just 1 plus b. Now I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides and get b equals 3. And I can write an equation from that like we've always done with our m and our b. The equation would be y equals 1/5 x plus 3. Now here's the second way that you could do this. I will provide graph paper for you on the test, and you could do this. You could plot the points that we got. Let's go ahead and plot these. 0, 3. There's 0, 3, and then I'm also going to plot 5, 4 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then up 1, 2, 3, 4. You could just randomly make your axis on a piece of paper and draw your line through it. Or you could check this right here. I wonder what the slope is between these 2 points right here. I bet that it's 1 and 5. Let's see. Yep, over 5 and up 1. And then when you draw your line in there, continuing that pattern, you can see exactly what the y-intercept is. It's 3. So the equation is y equals 1/5 x plus 3. On any of the questions that you want to use, there'll be extra graph paper on the test. You could just simply plot the points and find the equation that way. I'm hoping you like that strategy a lot better. There's one last thing that I need to show them. You guys. And that is, if you had just a point, let's say 7, 8, and just a slope. Let's say the slope is -5. Gotta go the right way. We're going to do positive. We're going to do positive 5 over 7. Maybe your slope was this, and maybe your y-intercept, your point was this. How would you find the equation? Well, there's 2 ways you could do it. You could plug it into the point slope form and do this. Y minus 8 equals 5 over 7 times x minus 7. I just plugged in the y, the m, and the x to this equation. Sorry, I shouldn't have that there. I just plugged it into this equation we came up with yesterday. Remember, you don't have to do that, but if you want to do that on the test, I'll take it. Here's the way that I would have you do it. Go back up to your handy-dandy piece of graph paper, grid that you just had, and plot the point 7, 8. So I'm going to go up to 7, 8, plot that. 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Right there. And go ahead and use that slope to find the y-intercept. So the slope was 5 and 7. So I'm going to go and do 5 and 7. If I go up 5 and 7, that takes me away from the y-axis. I want to get the y-intercept. So I'm actually going to go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And left 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is that line, and it happens to cross right here at 3. So I know the equation is y equals 5 over 7x plus 3. You don't have to do the math on it. You could plot it and trace it back using its slope to the y-axis.
Hey, Peter. Woo! 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 Go!
Southwest 212, over and out.